I was just hanging out watching some TV.
Oh, yeah, I was talking to Beck. We decided to do a birthday now.
Yeah, I figured I had some off time, so
Oh, I see.
I'm trying to see if I find if this show is suspended. I got so many. And talk to these people. You know?
Okay, I don't see any movement of myself on there.
Did you launch it?
I did.
Okay, you might have to close this one out because it's probably trying to go off this one too.
Let's let's do that. Let's do as guest join either audio video from my broadcast. No. Hmm. Hey guys, I don't even know what's going on, but this will give me something to learn from. I need to find someone who's a little more knowledgeable in this webcam stuff because I can't even get my own picture on there. Let's just.
Hey guys, I don't even know what's going on, but this will give me something to learn from. I need to find someone who's a little more knowledgeable in this webcam stuff because I can't even get my own picture on there. Let's just. I don't even know what's going on, but this will give me something to learn from. I need to find someone who's a little more knowledgeable in this webcam stuff because I can't even get my own picture on there. Let's
Okay, guys. Let's just start with a few questions you might have for me already. First of all, let's start. Hangout screen that popped up. Hover over your screen and click the video icon that should be on your webcam on.
Okay, guys. Let's just start with a few questions you might have for me already. First of all, let's start. Hangout screen that popped up. Hover over your screen and click the video icon that should be on your webcam. Okay, guys. Let's just start with a few questions you might have for me already. First of all, let's start. Over your screen, click the video icon that should be on your webcam. Okay, let's just start with a few questions you might have for me already.
I don't even know how to get rid of the echo, everyone.
First of all, let's start. to know how to get rid of the echo, everyone.
I do live in the U.S., Rick. Paranormal warnings. I mean, if you're able to help, that would be great. I want to have a successful live show instead of this echo problem. Nine one three. Okay. I'm gonna check that out right now. Let's see. I'm in my room. Let's see. Let's do back to my YouTube channel. Okay, live events. I see playlist, copyright notices, and search history. Yes. Okay, so Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Well, um, if it's red, I think I have it on off because my picture isn't on there anymore. But when I turn it back on, I'm not going to get any movement of myself. I have a webcam. It's a Logitech. Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, it's my face is showing up on here. It's showing up on my main setting page where the Logitech is. It's following me around everywhere. Just the Logitech itself, but not on this Google Plus. My settings. Shoot. Okay, now here's the settings. Okay. Well, I got Logitech as my default, and uh, now that it's saying that, oh, now I see myself. How did that happen? Yeah, how did that happen? Okay. Oh, all right, good deal. Thanks, man. Okay, bye. Hey guys, um let's do this. I'll take questions and answers for this time, and we'll uh do the paranormal thing and the thank you thing for, oh gosh, what do I want to do? Maybe tomorrow? Because so any questions you wanna ask me, you may do so. Maybe not even in the oh gosh, maybe not in the I don't want to clash with the plans that you have for Upstate Supernatural or uh, Dobie's not even on live tonight, so I could probably do it around then. Um, take some paranormal things and As far as I'm concerned, I've always been into the paranormal. Oh gosh, what got me interested? There used to be a television show called Sightings. Now, it got off air because it was losing, um, what do you call those things? The ratings that TV goes by. I think it's because I think a lot of people were losing interest in that, but I thought it was interesting. That's what got me interested in the paranormal for one thing. And the other thing is X-Files, even though it's fictional. Um, they have some interesting paranormal stuff happening in there. Anything from voodoo to psychics to I haven't seen any ghost episodes in there, but like zombies and stuff like that in there. But gosh, I guess I've always been into the paranormal. Um, there was a point where I thought I saw a ghost in my old house, but I just sort of brushed it off as sort of like, oh, I imagined it, but I have to accept it at this point. I saw something, so I've always been interested in the paranormal. Um, I haven't been part of a team per se, Rick Paranormal, but I have actually been on a ghost hunt, and gosh, where have I been? I've been to the Limp Mansion, and there were like people call it orbs there, but since the oh gosh, what do I want to say? Ever since watching Ghost Hunters, they always brush it off as some sort of dust, and I'm not discounting that it can be or could be, but whatever it is, I'm sure there are still dust lingering around, but they call it orbs when I first went there. And when I got the paranormal equipment from GhostStop.com, I have my first REM millimeter and used it at the paranormal for the very first time there. Got some really high readings on a bed of where the either murder or suicide took place, and the readings went really high, let me tell you. Um, Let me see. I went on a ghost hunt in St. Charles, Missouri. And what else do I want to do? We we went around the block pretty much, talk about where the full body apparition was reported or cited from people who collaborated their story. Um, the tour guide gave like an old skeleton ring. Um, what what did I just say? Skeleton ring? No, skeleton key. He laid it at the base of my palm here. You can't see my palm, but he placed it at the base of my palm, and he says, "Just relax. Don't." Um, what I want to say? Don't be tense. Let your hand relax. And then when I didn't know what to expect, I just did what he told me. And then when I um, wasn't sure what was happening, it very slowly but surely turned over. And I was like, whoa. No, he doesn't do it very much because everybody wants to get on the action when it happens to them too. That's why he doesn't do it, but it called for a special occasion. But I had to be sure that this wasn't a magic trick because I'm pretty much a magician myself out of interest. I could do magic tricks, but I had to make sure there were no wires or anything hidden under his coat. And he said to me that he doesn't reveal that he's a magician to begin with at the tours because they'll be thinking it would be like a trick anyway. But I had to know I'm getting my money's worth. Like it's not a trick at all. And he said, no, what you got was genuine key turning by itself. And let me see. Oh yeah, uh, I do magic tricks. So that this is kind of um, part of what got me interested too, because to actually debunk some of the claims of paranormal activity, um, uh, if somebody claims that they're a psychic, no, I'm not claiming that everybody out there is a fraud, but I'm sure frauds do exist. But you have to realize what some of the things they do is actually a magic trick, and that way you know the difference between a real psychic and then a fraudulent psychic. And what frauds do is that they use the instructions from a magic book and make money that way and charge you extra. So stay away from those. Um, what trick is that, Rick Paranormal? Anyway, I'm diverting. Any more questions? It could be a general question about the paranormal, or just generally speaking about me getting to know me and stuff like that. What else do you have a question about? Did I miss some of them? Let me look back some. Upstate, you want to invite? Now, everybody who knows that I've been on air with Samuel, that's my pet bird, Sasha. Here's Sasha. That's probably the one that you're probably hearing in the background most of the time. Any more questions for me? Generally, paranormally? Hi, Doppelganger. Welcome to the live show. Although not a very successful one at first. Aaron, you asked me how often I use the PSB 11. Well, not as often as I want to because, first of all, batteries are expensive and I don't want to spend any money on batteries for backups. But as often as I can, I'll probably do one on a live air. But I do have, however, the Ghostbox app on my phone, which is it's EchoVox 3.0. I'm glad you asked that, Hippie. I think I would like to actually investigate one of the two places. One is Waverly Hills, and the other would have to be the Stanley Hotel, where The Shining was actually shot in the first beginning of their movie production, but they had to leave that hotel because a lot of weird things were actually happening on that site. So I would like to actually investigate out there, not just because ghost hunters or whoever else is out there. Let me see, what was another one? Ghost Adventures. I don't think it's because of them I wanted to go out there. They might dramatize it as saying like this is really spooky and scary. I have no doubt, but I want to experience it myself. Now, let me tell you, there people who told me that story of strange things happening at the Stanley Hotel made me want to try and investigate there now that I'm old enough to actually investigate on some sort of property. Let me see. Matty D, do you know how to get rechargeable batteries for, oh gosh, what is the battery that I have on here? Do you know you can find rechargeable batteries in a 9-volt? Can you tell me that? Hi, Twister Dar. Hi, Jen Treasure Trove. It took a while for me to get used to this Hangouts thing, but we're doing questions and answers if you want to get to know a little bit about me, paranormally, generally, whatever. You want to know what this device is? Can you see this? It's an EM pump. I'd like to get at least 2 more so I can do it on my investigation. If you want me to, I can do the Echovox session for the next hangout. Now that I know how it's done with the help of Rick Paranormal Warnings, thank you very much for that. But while I'm at it, I might as well thank somebody else. Paraghoster. Yeah, thank you very much for the Paraghoster pen. I will wear it with pride. Actually, I'll wear it next time on the next hangout that I'll do. You have to let me know when you get them. Who are you going to share the second one with? All right, do you have someone to share it with, or are you going to keep both of them as a backup? Either way, it's yours. You can do what you want, DJ. Oh, you're welcome, Twister Dar. Is anybody wanting to ask me anything else at all? Oh, that's a loaded question, Twister Dar. It kind of seems like I have a whole bunch of favorite songs. But let's see. Um, what really got me into this band was this one song called Mr. Roboto by Styx. I love Mr. Roboto. I memorized the whole lyrics. You see, that's how much I um like the song. What else? Um, I like Abracadabra by Steve Miller Band. It's mostly classic rock DJ, but some new songs are pretty good, but not as good as they used to be in the 90s and the 80s. But there are some good songs that are fun to listen to, but there are some I skip over. I think to the few songs that uh, are good songs, say like one of them would be some rap songs like Still DRE. There was that one, The Real Slim Shady. Um, gosh, I'm naming rap songs for you now, but The Real Slim Shady. Um, the Slim Shady album, whatever that one is. My Name Is. God, I'm just naming off all songs, am I? I guess I'll stop with uh, my most favorite. What am I going to end with? I can't think anything on top of my head. Not at the moment. This is one of those things. Um, oh gosh, what it's referred to as a God. What's the word? Like a novelty song. Like it's supposed to be like a joke song. There's one song I like very much, but it just topped number 4 in the UK, but had to get rid of it off the market sometime in the 60s, 70s or around there. But it's back on the market if you want to get this yourself. It's called They're Coming to Take Me Away, haha. I like that song. Not a lot of people like it who live with me here, but I love the song and I know the whole lyrics to it. Kansas City, Kansas City, Missouri, you're talking about? No, I have not, Rick. Um, I have been. No, I haven't been to Kansas City, really. Where have I been? I've been to. What is it called? It was called Branson, Missouri, and I saw David Copperfield perform his magic trick there. Oh, lots of places, but there aren't any haunted places that are nearby that I can truly investigate. Um, that's a loaded question. If I look it up online, I'll probably be like, oh, that's where I want to investigate next. But it's usually not. Um, it's not usually anywhere close by. Oh, yeah, like uh the video and subscribe if you're a new subscriber. I'll probably do other things like this in the future. No, I don't generally look for places to investigate, but if I find a place that I want to investigate that's worth investigating, I want to go there, but I can't go there because I don't drive, and that's a problem. And people who would be happy to take me there are probably like, I can't uh, go there because it's too far from O'Fallon and back to O'Fallon to drive me back to where I live in my apartment. I don't know how David Copperfield um, flies through the audience, if that's what you're asking about, or the one that he makes the whole people from the audience disappear. I may have some clues of how it's done. I could be right, I could be wrong, but I have some theories on that. But even if I try to debunk that here, I don't think David Copperfield would very much appreciate me trying to expose his secret or try to figure out his trick right now. It's in a magician's code that you can't uh, tell anyone the magician's secrets, so I better respect his code as well. I want to get a REM pod, but from what I've heard, that it's really expensive as well as the night vision camera. So those are the two things I would like to have to upload to YouTube and share what I found. You are right, Hidden Beneath, but we use the term magician to sell the idea that we do real magic, but that's what makes the illusion seem magical. So you're right that he is an illusionist. Yeah, a lot of people were upset in California. I met this one magician who owns a magic shop in San Francisco. He says he does not like that guy revealing all the big secrets. And at first I was like, you know what? Let him and reveal the secrets, because I wanted to know how it was done from the very beginning, from the get-go, because I'm driving myself crazy trying to figure it out. But when he did, not only was I happy to know the secrets, but when I actually joined a what you call it, a magicians club called SAM. I switched over from SAM to the International Brotherhood of Magicians. When I went to my first magic convention, a lot of their big secrets came from those guys. And that's why they're very PO'd about that, because when when I talked to this guy, I thought, oh, okay, well, that's his opinion. But when I joined the Magic Club, I was like, oh, I understand why they're upset now. A lot of the big secrets came from those people who were from SAM and International Brotherhood of Magicians. He's breaking the magician's code, so he's not a magician if he's breaking the magician's code. He calls himself Valentino. That's what I understood from it anyway. He goes by the name of Valentino. Hey, UCI Paranormal, welcome to the live feed. To cover his identity, because he knew that he was going to be in trouble for exposing the popular magician's secrets. So he wanted to keep his identity secret. Hi, Southwest Ghost, UK Ghost Hunters. Has anybody asked me yet about my favorite movie or anything like that? Because if you have any more questions, I might end this a little early than I intended. So, unless you don't have anything, I'll tell you what my favorite movie is. Well, actually, magic is my hobby, but I don't know if I have any others. I like to read books. Um, Let me see. Music. I like to listen to maybe. The Magician's Code is that you don't reveal the secret to anyone. Even after you perform it, you have to sell the idea that this is real magic to them. So, let me see. I don't know what else. I like to watch movies. What's like I was saying before, I like to watch movies. You want me to do some magic tricks? At least give you a taste of what I can do? They are in some ways, but you have to debunk from the real magic to the illusionary magic. Because let me tell you, there are pagans out there who don't use the C in their practice. They add the K at the end, as why my K is there at the end of my name, because they want to differentiate real magic of what they do, which is nature based, rather than the flashy illusionary stuff that you see on stage. Let me see if I can do this on camera. You see why people call me Magic Man Gen Treasure Trove 952? Okay, while I'm still thinking about it, do you want to know what my favorite movie is? Because I don't know if anybody asked me that yet. And I have seen Wizard Wars. It's very entertaining and interesting show. And plus, Penn and Teller's on there. I would love to meet those guys in person. Well, I have two, to be honest, DJ. Um, One will have to be the original Halloween because you don't need all of that blood and guts to actually make it scary. Just having it happen in your mind is scary enough. How exactly how Alfred Hitchcock does it, but they do have a little to no blood in the original Halloween, but you don't need all of that gore and stuff to make it scary, in my opinion. And when I first saw this movie, it scared the pants out of me when I was 8 years old. And I rented a movie. Well, I didn't rent it, my sister rented it. We rented a movie called Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And that scared the living crap out of me. Let me be honest. I mean, it did. But it gave me nightmares. Um, it gave me, oh gosh, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I had to have um, I had to have my own dad sleep in a room with me, just to keep me at ease. And then after a while, um, after a while, I keep re-renting it. I had people ask me, "Why do you keep renting the movie if it scares you?" Well, I didn't know how to stop anyway. But let me see. Until I got a little bit older, to see if I could watch the movie all the way through. Um, I did, and then I didn't get any more nightmares. And third time, I mean, this is beyond third time, but the third time of renting it just to be sure I can watch the movie all the way through. Third time's a charm, and now it's my favorite movie. I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space now. It's my favorite movie, bad acting and everything like that, but it's the idea of it that scared the pants out of me. I mean, having those ray guns turn into cotton candy cocoons and a balloon they trap you in, and a popcorn gun. Yeah, all of those are circus themed, but it's ridiculous, but it scared the pants out of me. That's a loaded question because I don't even know. Paranormal Activity is my favorite movie. And not only is it not scary when you pop it in your DVD player in your own home area, but if you have surround sound to make it like movie theater like, it'll scare the pants out of you. And I don't know if I have a favorite sci-fi book, but I guess close enough to one. I've been reading a book about um, the Batman villain, about the Joker. The reason why I'm picking those up is because I want to know a little bit more about how dark he is. And let me tell you, he's really dark. He's supposed to be. He's not supposed to be flamboyant and funny like the one with Jack Nicholson. I would not trade that for anything else. I love how Jack Nicholson portrayed the Joker in the Batman movie. But when Heath Ledger did the Joker, I was like, whoa, he was not funny or flamboyant in any way. He was really scary. And when I picked up more books about it, I was like, oh, I see where he was going with this now. Like, he is supposed to be dark and sinister. I have it, but I haven't read the other two yet. One of them will have to be about aliens, and the other one I will have to say Predator is. It doesn't take place in outer space, but it is about a space alien. But outer space wise, I have to say all the Aliens movie. Probably nothing. And UCI Paranormal, I'm sorry you missed the trick. Not that I don't want to do it. You can replay that trick over and over, so you can catch it. It'll be on a recorded on YouTube. But let me tell you something. It's just a very basic sleight that I do, and it blows everybody away. Any last questions before I wrap this up? Actually, it's dinner time. I better say goodbye, everybody. But I'll make sure I do this again with enough time in advance. So I'll say goodbye to everybody right now. I'm glad you guys have fun. Goodbye, everybody, and I'll make sure I do this again properly and ready this time. And if I don't, I'll call up Rick Paranormal Warnings if I have to again.